Marcellus Green, and welcome back to Music Talk 101, number 36. I think that's about right. Today I'm going to be talking about why recording studios are closing. This is just my opinion, not meaning to step on anyone's toes. Just been seeing a lot of videos in the last couple of weeks on why recording studios are closing or studios are closing down. My take on the situation is like one of the reasons why I believe recording studios are closing. First of all, I'm gonna start off with technology. Technology is a good and a bad thing. When I say technology, I mean like recording equipment, recorders, DAWs, even computers, audio interfaces, things of that nature. A lot of people have gotten away from mixing consoles, but even mixing consoles, whether you pay $2,000 for a mixing console or go as far as the SSL up to $300,000 to $400,000 for a mixing console, it can get a little bit expensive. And one thing I've noticed, a lot of people are not trying to record anymore. They're not using people. There's so many different devices out there. You can record on your phone. You can record on podcast equipment. You can record on your camcorder, or you can record on so many different devices. And a lot of people are not caring how stuff sound anymore as well. They just get it out there, record it, boom, put it up online, put it in the cloud, put it online, or stream it or whatever. And people are not really listening to the sound anymore. I know for a fact that there's the cost of overhead. When I say overhead, well, a lot of times people have recording studios, and you always say a professional home studio, professional studio. My thing is, I think I don't know what the big difference is if you have a home studio and you have the space, because space is a big thing if you want to record somebody or a band or more than 2 or 3 musicians. You need space, but you also need acoustics. You need room. You need to be able to have a place where people can feel comfortable, secured. And then the cost of lights, air conditioning, heating, things of that nature, all that plays a role. And one thing I know about musicians, some seem like they might want to get with you and stuff like that, or they may want to record with you, but the cost of recording can be expensive. Now, people like me and people that own studios, we don't think it's expensive because we have nice equipment. People like me now, turnaround time is good. A lot of times we're not going to hold your hostage. You could take your master, because anything could be a master as far as I'm concerned these days, as long as you get the digital format, or if you get the session file from Pro Tools, or if you get the bundle file if it's Cakewalk or whatever you may be using. If you get the session file and the actual file that comes from the computer, actually that is no more CDs no more, where you putting everything, tracks and stuff, and saving on the CD. So as long as you can get those files, you have the master. But a lot of people don't understand how much stuff costs. So you get people want to rent your studio, sometimes they only may want to do a couple of hours or 4 hours. Hell, that doesn't even cover the lights and electricity for a day. And then I'm going to drift a little bit. Let's just go off to, if you have associates and stuff, they don't have a clue about recording and what stuff costs. Because if they did, they would have stuff to record, and they would take the time to invest and learn if they really want to record. A lot of people just want to, after you spend all your money on your equipment, all your money on the furniture. Let's not talk about furniture. You got to have furniture in your studio. Let's talk about a nice, secure place. let's talk about lighting, instruments, acoustics, cameras. Man, by the time you pay all that and people want to just come and record with you, don't have nothing invested whatsoever. They just want to, want to come over and record and just come right on in. They'll say something like, we'll be there. I'll definitely be there. I'm gonna try to make it. And they come in and do their thing, and then they leave. Well, they don't understand the cost of what it takes for them to even come to your studio to record. Because when people come and record, you got to sit up. That's another thing. Is work involved. So if I'm recording just an individual, it's a little different versus I got to sit up for a drummer or sit up for a guitar player, a bass player. I got to have the space sit up. I got to have the wiring sit up. I got to have lines ran. I may have to move stuff. So the person who owns the studio, they have to do it unless you have help or you're paying a staff, and that's money. So having a studio can be very costly. And I've been doing this. I've had a recording studio since 1981. I'm telling my age, but since 81 I've had a studio. And I'm 63 now, but I know how to record, and I know how to record fast. When I say fast, I'm not saying fast and not quality. When you got over 40 years experience recording, you should know some of the tricks and secrets to recording and getting a job done, especially if you've been using the same DAW for over 20, 30 years. Come on now. So that's my outlook and opinion on why recording studios are closing. There's just more to it than the eye sees. Stuff costs money. If everybody had money, everybody have a studio, everybody have a home, a nice home, everybody have nice cars. It just doesn't work that way. And again, I always go back to the investing in yourself and into your business. This is not personal to me, this is business. Business. I don't want no one just hanging around me just because I need somebody to hang around me. That's why I do all my music myself. I play all the instruments and everything. Okay, so it's more business. Even if I extend my hand and invite someone to work with me, I still look at it as business because I think everybody should be prepared and don't waste each other's time. But again, my name is Marcellus Green, Music Talk 101. This is number 36. I hope you enjoy it. And please thank you, and thank you for listening. And the only thing I have to say now is peace.